Chapter 2, Thy Little Sixth Sense. For some, intuition is that feeling in your gut when you instinctively know that something you are doing, about to do, or just did, is right or wrong. It's that moment, that experience when you sense fear or kindness in another person's face, when you feel that this person really cares and appreciates the present I got her without even mentioning a word or showing it. You don't know why you feel that way. You just have a hunch, your spidey sixth sense. Sometimes intuition is not logical. In business, although not so surprising to some, many of the world's most influential business people admit to making crucial, important decisions based on intuition rather than logical or intentional thinking or data-invested strategy. It is not the result of a set of considered steps that can be shared or explained. On the contrary, the process feels natural, instinctual. Intuition is quick and usually beneficial in the long run, but it is not always entirely accurate. Is there anything that really is? The subconscious brain, as most people know it, does a good job at recognizing, processing, and using patterns of thinking based on prior experience and, well, a best or just good enough guess. Intuition seems and really feels unexplainable, especially regarding snap decisions that every so often appear out of nowhere. Intuition happens in your daily life. It is most often in common with decisions of supposed experts. The specialist draws on past experience and intuition to make fast, usually quality decisions. Let me tell you a story about stocks, stockbrokers, and a contest. A competition was conducted by the Wall Street Journal where teams competed on how their stocks performed. On one side was a group of skilled stockbrokers, and on the other side was a group of teenagers, both male and female, picking stocks by throwing darts. Intuitively, one may expect the skilled stockbrokers to win, but in this case, that was not what happened. Now, I'm not much of a gamer, but here's another example about a game. In the stag hunt game, intuition forms an essential part of it, with strategy, trust, and intuition. Players choose, in secret, to either cooperate or compete against one another. The use of intuition is associated with time pressure and learned heuristics. Heuristics, some have this more than others, by trial and error or by rules that are only loosely defined. Someone is then able to discover or learn something for themselves. This plays an essential role in winning the game. Another note that might be helpful to you is to know that while intuition is helpful, it may sometimes be limited. For example, it can help when you generate new ideas, when writing a speech, but when learning languages, don't always count on it to comprehend vocabulary.